welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 44, October the 30th through November 5th weekly wrap up. Alrighty, so it has been a busy week. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys caught the monthly wrap up and stats for October, but I'm doing a giveaway. I received 2 copies of Before I Let Go, and if you go back to that video, watch it through, do the form that is connected with it, you may get a chance to win a copy for yourself of Before I Let Go. Yes, because it's an amazing book. If you don't know, this is Kennedy Ryan's new release coming out on November 15th, and it has to deal with a divorced couple, therapy. It's going to make you cry, then it's going to put you back together. There's some forced proximity and a one-bed situation going on. Yes, so good. I really loved it, and I am excited to possibly have someone else win this and experience it as I did. Like, guys, this is something you guys want to get in on. So if you're interested in getting a copy of this and possibly some extra goodies, do the thing. Go over to that video and check out that giveaway. Also, Kiddo has his fall festival or fundraising project going on, so that link will be down in the description box as well. Let's keep him in the pool. Any little bit helps. I really appreciate you guys helping out my family and keeping him in the pool. I know that you guys, some of you like seeing his progress, and he is doing amazingly. I had a swim meet this weekend as well. He wasn't feeling too good about it, but at the same time, he is also doing some of the new techniques that he is learning with the new group that he swims with for practice and things like that. So it's all growing. It's all growing into, an amazing swimmer, and we are here for that. I also received some book mail. Let's jump into that. I got my Barnes & Noble package for, I believe this is the Christmas book for the Lisa K. Adams series, which it is. A very merry bromance. I got my copy of that. Super excited for this. This one's a little different. We have a country music star and a immigration lawyer, and it's an interesting thing. It's a holiday book, so do with it as you will. Enjoy it, but my collection is continuing, and I think you should too. Then I saw this amazing TikTok where I was like, I've got to possibly read this book, and I didn't even realize that it was out. I went on NetGalley and got a copy of it. I believe I may have gotten the audiobook. I'm not exactly sure, but you guys are going to be hearing about this book right here called Pride and Protest by Nikki Payne. And I think it has me intrigued. It's a woman goes head to head with the CEO of a corporation threatening to destroy her neighborhood in this fresh modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice. Nikki Payne is also a debut author, so kind of excited for this. Social justice books usually aren't my jam, but the way Nikki did her TikTok, I was like, I need to check this out. So I'm excited to have a copy of this and be able to go into it and give you guys my honest opinion about it. Then I saw a TikToker who did these amazing stickers, and I was like, I need to have these. And when I looked at her profile, found out that she is a local small business for me, and I had to get some. So let's check out the stickers that I received from this young lady. She is taking a bit of a hiatus right now, I believe. I think she is moving, what have you, but her TikTok got me to buy, and then she had these out to me within like hours. You guys, her customer service was like on point, beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love these stickers. So I got two different packages. One pack was like a book tube sort of pack, and actually both of them I think are or book talk pack, and it's like I need space, and a couple of other ones, mind your business, free 99. I'll take a picture and insert it here, what stickers I got. She sent a cool little card that says thank you on it. Let's see if I can get it to take me out. There you go. And it has the code on the back, so I'm super excited about that. Yay! I will be getting some more, and I'll be leaving a review, of course. Yes. All of her information will be down in the description box, so if you want to take a look at her shop, you can do that and possibly buy some stickers. She also has keychains and enamel pins as well. I'm thinking about I might have to get some of those as well. On to my Sips buy. Got my Sips. Let's turn it the right way, guys. You're right. Got my Sips buy box for November, I believe. So let's check out the teas that they sent me for November. If you didn't know, I am a rep for Sips buy. They send me a box every single month with hand-picked teas for me. They send 4 of them. Ooh, this is different. Okay, so 3 things I need to know this November. 1, we're grateful for me. Yay, they're grateful for me. So I have a discount code for that. 2 is an RSVP. I've been invited to a tea party. Super excited about that. And 3, shop small. So of course, the experience for Sips Buy is that they work with a lot of small businesses, marginalized businesses, bringing together teas that they think you're going to love, and that is why I love this box. So in this month we have a maple pecan by Ticino. Then we have Sleep Tea by Ahmed Tea, which I absolutely love. This one is caffeine free. This one looks like it's going to be a low caffeine box. We have Russian Carvan by Cup and Kettle. This is a new company. I haven't had them before, so I'm just excited to partake in them. This tea sounds amazing. It's black. The Russian Carvan is black tea with oolong tea, also with Perth tea. Okay, we're getting 3 different teas, coming together, giving contains caffeine. It's a campfire cup, so it's full-bodied, smoky, malty, and sweet taste. So yeah, super excited for that. And then last week I have Mouska tea by Trader Nick's Tea. And this is a high caffeine fruity tea. So super excited for that. If you are wanting to try them out, I have a $5 coupon in my link tree so that you can get referred to that. Awesome. Also be on the lookout for their it looks like they're gonna do Black Friday type stuff as well. So go check out their website. They're awesome. I love them so much. All right, let's get into the books that I did read last week. Last week, I started the week by finishing Eastern Lights, which is Compass #2 by Brittainy Cherry, placing this in contemporary, giving it 3 stars, giving it 2.5 Steam fans. Had it as an audiobook. This is a Black author. There are content warnings for grief, cancer, heart problems or heart issues, cheating, getting left at the altar, trauma that goes along with it. We have Connor, who is the little kid all grown up from book 1, and he is now a well-off man in New York City, and he is doing his thing. He meets Aleatha, who is one Halloween he dresses up as Captain America. She dresses up as Little Red Riding Hood. They spend the night together in just like a fun sort of not gonna make you fall in love with me sort of way. They were both kind of dealing with some things going on in their lives when they met, and at sunrise they were just going to forget about each other, not go to the places that they went to with each other and things like that. I loved that premise of it, but then I don't know where the story went wrong, but it just stopped working for me. Aaliyah came off as very, very insecure. Granted, she is left at the altar, but at the same time, it was like she has this heart issue, but she's not really talking about it. And when she goes back to her job, because she was a journalist for a magazine, she had quit her job to get married. But then when she's left at the altar, she has to go and get her job back. But come to find out, the job or the guy that she was going to marry actually works with Connor and finds out his name that way. Then there's some twists and turns, some childhood trauma that deals with adoption and giving up children and things like that. So yeah, it was just kind of why for me. We had some flashback things that happened to Connor that I was just like, I already know this. So you can definitely not have read the first book and get all the information. I wasn't connected with this one. Wasn't connected with this one at all. I was actually quite annoyed with Aaliyah and some of the things that she was doing. I was kind of annoyed with Connor as well with some of the things that he was doing. So it was just like a okay. Yeah. I read it type thing. The next book that I'm finished reading was Asher, which is Gideon Brothers number 5 by Nell. This is a romantic suspense. Giving this one 3.5 stars, giving it 4.25 Steam fans. Had it as an ebook through KU. This is a Black author. There is content warnings for domestic violence, sexual assault, violence overall, suicide. But I think a lot of those things had to do with the entire series, because in this book there wasn't as much of those topics that went in. We have Asher, who was one of the brothers. This cover was giving me that we were going to find out that Asher had a twin, but that's not what happens. That's not what happens. It is very much Asher has two different sort of sides to him. He has the side that he has with his family and everything like that, but then he sort of has this secret life where he is the owner of a BDSM club, and something ends up happening in that club where he's accused of a murder. And lo and behold, who is sent in but this badass woman named Carla, who is the attorney for his case, that kind of gets him off. And then come to find out there are secret connections on why he was accused of murder and things like that. And it was just like, okay, this didn't I mean, it connected with the other Gideon brothers, but at the same time, there was a disconnect. So yeah, there's that. The next book that I finished reading was Chosen, which is the Central Valley Pack, number 1 by Darie McCoy, placing this in a paranormal romance interracial, giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 4.25 Steam fans. Had it as an ebook. This is a Black author. There is content warnings for abuse, abandonment, loss, grief, fated mate situation going on, sacrifice, family. There's some mystical properties that are in this book. And so we have Ram, who is our bear shifter. He is the pack leader. He's the alpha. He is, yes, they're, love him. Love him. When you read this book, make sure that you read the author's note in the beginning and the content warnings, because that's going to help you understand that this story opens us up to a diverse group of characters. Ram being, gosh, there are so many connections with him. I couldn't even like name them all. You just have to read the book. Just go into it. Just go into it, knowing there's a whole lot of diversity. And it wasn't like diverse bingo, like I've read in some books. This was like diversity, just beautifully made into this world. And I was just like, yes, 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 yes. So Ram is a bear shifter. He ends up going to a town that's away from him because, he is the alpha of the area, and a lot of people want to use him for different things. Well, he ends up going into this bar and he meets Carlita. Carlita is this badass woman that is a construction worker. She is a freaking carpenter and a furniture maker, and things that she wants and she puts her mind to, she gets it done. She is tall and beautiful and voluptuous, and I was just like, yes, can I be Carlita, please? And takes no shit from any of her male counterparts, like at all whatsoever. So the two of them are in this bar together, and they connect, and there is a spark that flames from them. And then all of a sudden, Carlita has this inner voice that starts talking to her. Come to find out, Carlita has a generational history that she did not know about. She, her father ends up telling her about it, and on this journey we go, because Carlita and Ram are fated mates or fatal mates. And I'm not going to explain it to you. Read the book and it explains it to you what the difference between fated mates and fatal mates are. And then there is this fun, amazing intertwinement of African history, African folklore that is included in here. And I was just like, yes, yes. I want Darie to give us more books about this central freaking pack, like now. I need more. Your heart is going to be hurt for a little bit, because there is discussion of mutism. There's there is an inclusion of ASL, American Sign Language, and things like that, healing, and it's just it was so rich and just had me by the throat, and I was just like, yes, I was here for this story. And then there's a little mystery and suspense that goes along with it, and you're just like, yes, so here for this. The next book that I finished was His Everlasting Love, The Ruthless Bosses. I think this is number 3 by Theodora Taylor, placing this in interracial romance. Could possibly be put into paranormal, because there is some aspects to it that are just paranormal, and I was here for it. I was like, why? How? What? How? Yes. Giving this 4.25 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans. Had this as an audiobook through Hoopla. This is a Black author. There are content warnings for amputation, for trauma, for PTSD, for generational folklore and generational history for African Americans in the United States, racism, classism, family secrets. Family secrets in this is just crazy. So we have Sawyer. He is a military member, a Navy guy. I want to say he was a SEAL. He ends up getting injured and ends up losing his leg, but his family is rich here in Virginia, and he's about to possibly run for a seat in the Senate, I think it was, but his family has history in this town, whereas Willa, who is the sort of, her family is sort of the town pariah. She is here in town. They live across the banks from each other, but they have this like special connection, and it's just so much. Willa has some special things that are going on with her. She's pretty much Ghost Whisperer. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. I hope it's not, but the way that they connect is special and different. And I was kind of on the edge of my seat, not knowing what I was listening to until I got to the end and then was like, okay, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. And I was here for that. I enjoyed every little bit of this book. There are some uncomfortable topics that, you know, are discussed when it comes to racism and classism and things like that. And yeah, there are some characters that you're just like, I just want to chuck you out the book, but they're needed for the storyline. And yeah, I enjoyed it and can't wait to read more, possibly, because I can't remember if there's another, if this, I think there's more to this, or there's like a spin-off character. I'm not exactly sure. Yes. There is another character that is involved that we are introduced to at the end of this book that has his own book. And I was just like, ooh, I need to know about that. Yes, definitely. The next book that I finished was Riled, which is Royal Reflections prequel by Aleatha Romig. This is a royalty romantic suspense. This is out of Aleatha's normal. I can't say normal because it's a romantic suspense. She does romantic suspense with a chef's kiss for me. Giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 2 Steam fans, because like I said, it's a prequel. We didn't have any sex in it. No sex. This was an ebook for me. And there are content warnings already for the possibility of domestic violence, hidden identities, abuse, things like that. It's just hinted to, so nothing is on the page. You just kind of get this feeling as you're reading this prequel that there are some things that aren't being said. And I can't wait to learn more in the next book, or in the actual novel. But I was like, this is one that you're like, okay, I need to sort of get that hint. The feeling I got when I read this was that this is going to be a romantic suspense that has the feeling of the Kevin Kline movie where Dave, I think it's called, or something like that, where he pretends to be the president. So I can't wait, except for it's royalty. Yeah, I'm here for this. So we have Princess Lucille, who is our main female character. She is an American princess that married into this royal family, and her husband is very, very cold to her, is like, you were just supposed to be here as a trophy, and that is your job. Then we have Oliver, who has just been ousted from a major movie franchise because either his ex-girlfriend wanted him out, or the director that is now with the ex-girlfriend wanted him out. But he is given this opportunity to do something with this royal family. Don't know what it is, but there is a little bit of a hint of what's going on. Like I said, gives that whole playing the possible prince instead of the prince being there sort of feel, president imposter sort of thing going on. And I can't wait to get to the next book for that. Then the final book that I finished reading was Savage Debt, which is Nero DeLuca within the Savage Bloodline collection story. This is actually just written by Xavier Neal, the author that was included in the Savage Bloodline collection story called Nero wanted off of the project, so Xavier ended up rewriting the book completely, and now it's called Savage Debt. So if you have the collection, just disregard that story and read this one. This is a romantic suspense interracial romance fairy tale retelling. I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to feel about this, but I ended up loving it, giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 4 Steam fans, unlocked a new kink that I didn't know that I would actually enjoy reading about. Had it as an ebook through KU, Black author. There is a content warning for massive amounts of violence. Nero is not a nice prince, and Elle has to be the person that pays off her family's debt to Nero, and he's cleaning up a mess that is affecting the DeLuca family. I can't really say very much other than that, is that it's forced proximity, violence. Elle is now with Nero in a fake marriage that obviously turns real. The kink that is used in this very heavily is a foot fetish, or a foot kink. And like I said, I was like, what? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a super quick read, super sexy, but super violent at the same time. And I was here for it. I was like, yes, can I have more, please? Okay. I like Nero. I like the Dark Prince sort of aspect of it. So what am I currently reading? I am currently reading Ruthless Reign, which is Royal Reflections #1 by Aleatha Romig. This is the book that is connection with that prequel that I talked about. I have this as an ARC. It releases in the next couple weeks, so super excited to read this before y'all. And I am also reading Damned If I Do by Lovelyn Bleu. This is a dark romance mafia, and it has me in a little chokehold. This is also an ARC. I don't believe it is released yet, but the author reached out to me and was like, hey, would you like to read my book? And I said yes. Okay, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. So, as I said, those are the things that I'm reading. Those are the things I read last week. And remember, if you want $5 off of a Sips by Box subscription box, link in the description box. If you can donate to Kiddo's Swim fundraiser, links in the description box. Next week we'll have a new Let Me Introduce You interview. If you want to see the past ones, links in the description box, as well as the link for the new one should be down there as well in that playlist. You can go and set your reminder to watch the new one. If you are interested and you're an author to join the Let Me Introduce You series, that link's down there too to fill out the form. If you have a suggestion for an author I need to reach out to that you would like to see me interview, that link for the form is down there as well. Everything's in the description box. Make sure you check that out. The link for the video for the giveaway is in the description box. Have you figured that out yet? Okay then. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Also, there's a feedback form so you guys can help me improve my channel down in that description box. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.